Gall Fort is one of Sri Lanka's most iconic and historically significant landmarks. Located in the coastal city of Gall, in the southern part of the island, Gall Fort is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is famous for its well-preserved Dutch colonial architecture, charming streets, and breathtaking views of the Indian Ocean. It is one of the most popular tourist attractions in Sri Lanka and offers a fascinating blend of history, culture, and scenic beauty. The Gall Fort, also known as Dutch Fort, was originally built by the Portuguese in the 16th century, but it was the Dutch who extensively fortified and expanded it in the 17th century, transforming it into a massive fortified city. The fort served as a strategic port for centuries, protecting the southern coast of Sri Lanka from foreign invasions and pirates. It has a mix of European and South Asian influences, which makes it unique in terms of architecture and culture. 1. Walk along the fort walls. One of the main attractions at Gall Fort is walking along its fort walls, which offer stunning views of the Indian Ocean and the surrounding coastline. The walls are well maintained and provide a great place to enjoy the breeze, watch the sunset, or simply stroll and take in the beauty of the old fortifications. The Gall Lighthouse, located at the southern tip of the fort, is another iconic site and a great photo spot. 2. Explore the fort's streets. Inside the fort, you'll find narrow, cobbled streets lined with colonial-era buildings, boutique shops, galleries, cafes, and restaurants. The streets have a charming, quaint vibe, and many buildings are beautifully preserved, blending Dutch, Portuguese, and British architectural styles. Don't miss the Dutch Reformed Church, which dates back to the 18th century and offers a glimpse into the area's religious and colonial history. 3. Visit the Gall Fort's museums. There are several museums inside the fort that showcase the area's rich history. The Old Dutch Hospital, originally built in the 17th century as a hospital. This colonial building has been converted into a stylish shopping and dining complex. It's worth visiting for the architecture and the modern, yet historic ambiance. 4. Gall Lighthouse. The Gall Lighthouse is one of the most famous landmarks in the city and is a perfect spot for pictures. The lighthouse is situated at the edge of the fort and has been guiding ships safely to the port since the 19th century. It's a great place to take in the panoramic view of the Indian Ocean, and there's also a small beach nearby where you can relax and enjoy the scenery. 5. Cultural and historical walks. Take a guided walking tour around the fort to learn more about its history and significance. There are several knowledgeable guides who can provide fascinating insights into the fort's construction, the role it played in Sri Lanka's history, and how it influenced the island's cultural heritage. 6. Sunset at the fort walls. The fort walls are one of the best places to enjoy the sunset in Gall. As the sun sets over the Indian Ocean, the view is absolutely breathtaking. Many visitors gather along the walls during the late afternoon to relax, watch the waves, and capture the stunning colors of the sky. Best time to visit Gall Fort. The best time to visit Gall Fort is during the dry season, which runs from December to March, when the weather is warm and sunny. During this time, the skies are clear, and the atmosphere is perfect for walking around the fort and enjoying outdoor activities. However, Gall Fort is a popular destination year-round, and there's always something to see and do, even during the rainy season. How to reach Gall Fort? By car. Gall is around 120 kilometers south of Colombo, and it takes about 2 to 3 hours to reach Gall by car. You can take the Southern Expressway, E01, for a faster route. By bus. There are buses that run from Colombo to Gall, and the journey typically takes about 2.5 to 3 hours. By train. Gall can also be accessed by train from Colombo, with scenic views of the coastline along the way. The train ride typically takes about 2.5 to 3 hours. Gall Fort is a must-visit destination for anyone traveling to Sri Lanka. With its fascinating history, charming streets, and beautiful views, it offers a perfect blend of culture, heritage, and relaxation. Whether you're interested in exploring historical landmarks, enjoying the vibrant atmosphere, or simply relaxing by the ocean, Gall Fort is a place that truly captures the spirit of Sri Lanka's colonial past and coastal beauty. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to see more beautiful places like this in Sri Lanka.